at Wulensi. We just left Pandai a few minutes ago, and here we are at Wulensi. It only tells you that the 2024 campaign is picking up, because we have just 39 days to the elections. And so, just as John Mahama is doing, I believe that all other political parties will be ramping up their campaign. So we are in the northern region. Today is day 2, and Wulensi is the second location or the second constituency where John Mahama has just arrived. I have with me a lady to have a chat with. Madam, this is Wulensi. John Mahama arrived. We have hundreds of people. When we were crossing from Bimbela through Wulensi to Pandai, we saw them here, which means they came very early. It looks like the excitement is very high. For you people here at Wulensi, what are some of the key issues that are dear to your heart?
You see, first of all, I'm happy for this station, and Ghanaians have come to a realization, and the people of Wulensi have come to a realization that the best man for this county is JMM. That is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Why am I saying this? As of now, if you go around all the principal streets of this town, it's been done by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And we can't figure out one project that has been done by MPP government in this town. Not even one. But the most exciting thing we want him to come back is the E-block that he has constructed under this town. When you go around all the schools, they are lacking facility to even enjoy the free education as they claim they have introduced. But if this E-block was put into place, I think our brothers and sisters would have enjoyed that in secondary school. One exciting thing is that if you come here, we are mostly based on farming. I mean, the Wulensi people. And this government promised one district, one village, one dam. Okay, so we'll continue the conversation. But there's somebody speaking now. Who is he? He's speaking the typical local language. What is he saying? This is our former MP, and he was a former DC again. I think currently he's calling on the crowd, and he's praising everybody for the effort we are under this scorching sun, for the love of this party and the love of Ghana. And he's saying that when we're in opposition and we were keeping it, the patience we have enjoyed in these 7 years, God should bless us. But it will do time, we should be patient. That's where he has stopped. And I think he wants to add, like, maybe when James comes, that we are here because of good. That we are all here together. When on the D-Day of 7th December, we will vote for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to be the head and to govern this country for us. Then again, we will now vote for the Honorable Abubakar Dawun as the MP of Wulensi Town. The people are applauding with a lot of excitement. It looks like the MP is very popular. Yes, he's a popular man. Aside being a popular man, he is the first in the whole country who has always stayed with his people. It's hard to see him stay in Accra for 1 month, but he can stay in Wulensi Town for 3 good months. This is a record. And when you go around all the constituencies in the Ghana across, he is the only person who has laid himself on the ground for us to follow. And history is going to repeat itself, because in Wulensi Town, nobody has ever been MP for 2 times, but this man is going to repeat it for the 2nd time. So I say he's breaking the fall, and out of his willingness for us. And he's the MP who has not even built a house for himself. I call him Junior Rollins, because he has put himself for the poor people of this Wulensi people. He doesn't talk, that's what he's saying, that he doesn't talk without doing. When he talks, he does all that he does. And for him to be a former member of parliament, a former DC, standing upstage, giving an endorsement to Honorable Dawuni Abukari, who is the MP for Wulensi, and the message he's sending across, it will look like it will sink down to the people, the ordinary people here. Yes, obviously that brings the unity we are talking about. We are leading the party. It means he has, after he became an MP, he didn't leave that behind. He carried the crowds inside. He carried the elder people. That is the testimony this man is giving about. It means in everything you are doing, you have to be good. And this man, I'm assuring you that Wulensi, the way will start from Wulensi and spread to other constituencies in the whole Ghana. And so while he continues speaking, Wulensi, how big is it? Are the people also farmers, or they largely depend on the river, which is just a few minutes drive away? Large population of Wulensi people are all farmers, especially they are into yam farming. This is I think the whole of Ghana is where we farm more yam, even than Bimbela. But Bimbela has gotten the name than Wulensi because of lack of development. But this is the original place that we do farm more yam. He said we should vote for Dawuni because we should, if we don't vote for Dawuni, we will disgrace ourselves. That is the NDC Dawuni Ferry. That's G. If you don't vote for him, that's a shot. How do you say it? Jimbala, like, oh, in English I would say, oh, it's so pathetic. That's the term used. It's so sad that if you don't vote for Honorable Dawunda, so we should please vote for NDC. So this particular state, we should please, this particular state, we should please give it to Honorable Dawunda Abubakar. That's what he's saying. And we want majority in parliament. And so when Dawunda wins, and it has cut across that this is a one state, but we are going to make history starting from this town. So on today going on, his appeal
at the branch level
that we should go back to the meetings at the branch level, at the constituency level.
So let's listen to him now because it looks like he's speaking English.
Executives at the branch level, former executives at the constituency level. Let's involve everybody because everybody matters. One single vote is important for us. Those are the meetings executives qui perd so kamza sanwa den yanche kazamatu lam nda pun yelia ban kwe kan gba kwe den mandi yela dezo chele kat gubba ge mal yela ma zanti NDC mal zanti tenambembe conscience won mabihi na on desugo mpur kapara. Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Chief.
Parliament.
Thank you. Jobai.
Well packed.
Jobai.
Traditional authorities, opinion leaders, religious leaders.
Next to speak is a prominent son of the constituency.
The regional patience officer who is speaking at the moment.
A lot as far as the quest for the seat is concerned. May I welcome here Dr. Abukari Wumbe. Dr. Wumbe. Jaya katununu pote Dr. Wumbe. Thank you.
Hey Yesu. Hey Zaza. Dagba nukran yelni ayumbu yiki ne kanyele shira to so ma kul yimanante an pangse nachin taba ne bipola za hanan ban yini ne yun wa election shaldan kanama dagba ben yele ne yel mahanda danan dirchim kason yel ne elections ma jilmala jondra mane Mahama open dile ka onabul abukar tawune odile. So elections ma, you know elections ma, tien tola tab kurugu. Damade MPP ne miyalia, ne bezinye kasoyi presental ne kalan labna. Ta jilmalan jondra man Mahama, oyen labna, bon cheko yen labna, bon wutu no yen labna. MPP ne miyal Libyan break etla. Ma jilmalana His Excellency jondra man Mahama. Odatem Honorable Fifi Kote and Tepai Dr. Omani Bama Kabra Chang Tekwa Etma Zang Buane Etma the better Buane Dezo Etam break of the Lang Kashele Amaya to tell the Lang Worgan the Yella no Wulensi constituency the Sonajin Dilla Boye Katian Zanken Waka Yel Sokam. Inshallah, Honorable Abu
Hardly you see somebody,
the history maker, one in your face, and Chandler Bui, the Pataba.
That one is going to set unprecedented history that has never happened before. We are showing President Dramani
Mahama, Katazan Kare, Dr. Mahmoud Bahumia, the MP
giving a message.
Kakare Alhaji Haruna Abdullah and pay you out. Kakare Kanat Burkoma and pay you out.
So we are that they are pushing them back to the bush where they belong to.
Okay. Ulakatia Nangle.
The party.
Yes, he's the
Tabarnet Wobamna Yunu, Tabarnet Toba Kuru.
And the maternity hospital in this town. And he's standing works for the town.
Akutako. Akutaku.
Either we win or we win. Either we win or we win.
MPP nama.
That this year, I'm born the red pepper. I'm standing on this stand to inform.
Pasarana na chimba, pabana toba, bena nonkura, nansang and support, anti honorable Abukari Dawune.
Member of Parliament for the
Tambon the constituency was Hanangban Yine.
So he's
Nebunya Kwetaba point
that on the 7th December, when we come out, we should pray for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Then vote for Abubakar Dawune. God should bless everybody. God should bless everybody. God should bless everybody. God should bless everybody.
So one of the financiers of the party has just spoken, and it sounded very, very articulate, and he has just handed over the microphone to the member of parliament for the area. Let's listen to him, and he will come in from time to time. People in the local language here. I think they are speaking Wulensi.
NDC Sona, NDC.
The NDC, I welcome all of you. I welcome all of you. NDC. Nice for all, nice for all. He has got the cucumber language, I don't understand. He's getting the cucumbers. All the cucumbers, the brothers, the elderly, the youth, are you there? Are you all there? NDC is a black party.
Tie it down.
That when the time is up,
John Dramani Mahama.
It's a
Wulensi constituency. Keo dola jina. Umajina gbai. Basa pam.
that we should
Benachim.
try.
Ayaza. Ndake. Ma kwate bora bumbukalalle. Nambuka ma kwate bora bumbukalalle ya. Bana kwir sun changne. Kila kwate bora ntune. Mbamba ka paga yo mama la dai. Kana la sa turan ka titan bana chim. Bana kwib. Basa kwam. Kabang makama bukatan tur. Ayazu. Wombar la batiche. Wombar chatele kwa lafe. Wombar chakata na nyana ketla toy na agbai. Teliti jomma makezu. Kakarna liti awkar dauna keza. Jomma zu. Abkar dauna za. Jomma.
You go and vote for Mahama, then you vote for MPS. I'm very grateful.
Thank you.
So
Kapaya, Dr.
now,
Umbe Abukari, Kapaya, Honorable
John Mahama will be invited to speak. For you as a woman,
another former member
are some of the key issues that are of interest to people of Wulensi? He said most of them are farmers. Obviously, some of them will be traders as well.
Thank you.
If you look at the large population, I said we are farmers. Down the side of the men. The men are into farming, but those women, they do trading. It says when the men do the farming of the yam and come, the woman will buy it with their little coins.
Who is that old man who is taking the microphone? Okay, so I think he's a former member of parliament. Let's listen to what he's saying.
Assurance to the people.
His Excellency
John Dramani Mahama. Yeah. So we give him the on that day we should come out and vote everyone have seen him. They're always full of life. They told him the signs are clear now. Get there, we should not forget John Dramani Mahama. Who is standing for all of us? Yes, he will give you Who stands by you to the next time you give the first time to that person?
We should
not forget him on the DJ.
Ayazu na paya MPP yabonte ba onuloba be young Stanley Nandaya ko last independent to beat that night. The my man we are independent by MPP yabonje pa obo.
Who competed about that?
O parla na vetisha. O selena komone koma independent o selena ke umfo bo pa mkali to bambo pa manai. Inna baka biyun ke na bokpan la toena brabon la toena bisatin la toena biyegbe la toena nka MP je isa silgulu ke bokpan ma na nka bana oba bia beke abanke je MP e banke bi na.
If you don't like
independent
you don't like that with the party you don't like
independent ka bil tulumbuya
you will never endorse independent candidate.
Wapa minister.
It is the party.
Wapa regional minister. Wapa
if you are independent, what can you go to the honorable? Is that you understand? You can never go.
I know. Joboy. I know independent go diligent. Ulama ti Zoom lion. Ulama ti school feeding. Ulama ti DC. Ulama ngaba.
Elected as a minister, appointed as a minister, or be given an
parliament.
Parliament.
So we should give our vote to the honorable Abubakar Dauni because, like you said, he's the one Jay will be appointing as a minister for this town. Independent.
His Excellency.
Let's vote for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, number 8. Then vote for Abubakar Dauni, number 2. I'm grateful. That's it.
And so that's a former member of parliament for the area. And the central point of his message is that he basically told the people the NDC has only one candidate, and that candidate is the one introducing for the
another honorable member to come to the introduction here of our special guest. The government said that when a short man is taken to the dancing floor, he can no longer hide his fear. May I welcome to the podium the honorable A.B.A. Fuseni. He's coming to do the introduction of His Excellency. Honorable A.B.A. Fuseni. Thank you.
Ayazu! Dibesoro Blichinma. William Blichinma Mboni sa wobi be chemba ko zamba kabla labna. Ayazu! Ayazu! Ayazuzu! Ayazasa! Hey! Hey! Na barkanu ndi. Abanya bi jeje shem. Yi ka jan le wobum na de mala ko bidim kurugu bana bolne. Ayazu! Dagban pamba yara. Ni abubande agbun bukata. Na la bungo tutole. Ni asara ego dagbando. Okwa lo na sangatita ko yirfure. Ayazu!
Why you sit on that?
We need alberga.
That is the important that you know that your bottom has.
Your Excellency.
that you will never feel.
Unless you have a boil on it, boil.
So when you have a boil on your bottles, that is when you appreciate the need of the bottle. Otherwise, you take it for granted. But he's still speaking. What is he saying?
He's saying that the whole of Ghana never appreciate this man. It's essentially John Mahama.
Like
to bring out the death from my eye and show to people. I know Jay more than but those who have come to talk and they have left. We can't summarize the whole thing unless the day comes when we come into power. It's not every work. The volume of talk is cheap, but the work shows. That they are always together in their constituency. That all the time he's with Honorable Dawud.
Nuzo karmal bukata.
So it is
Ni
good.
brukono songu yina no te kwaro bo na ma.
Proverb.
Wenyala ni bo songu mal ala gufu.
The betrayer, the independent candidate, the betrayer.
What tablet balla what to no santu
He shouldn't even come here. So even use our name to campaign. I'm begging everybody.
Now we need to suro.
Please,
the president songu jian.
With our president sitting
So
there.
now we mini adalci ni ma na metali jirju ablan wuro tun kwasiya. Mini yin nun tun kamata kallaf
you don't show it that the name of a president is a vulture. I've been vulture everywhere. His Excellency.
You said you made a very prominent statement when you were exiting office. You said posterity will be your judge. By the grace of Allah Almighty, today Ghanaians across the length and breadth of the country, from every nook and cranny, are lighting lanterns to look for you during the daytime. It's a testimony to the lasting legacy, the legacy of vision, performance, commitment, dedication to the progress and development of this nation. Today, it is a question of trust. And I've always said it, it's very clear. President Nana Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia, they have a huge credibility deficit. And that is why I said that if Dr. Bawumia should meet you anywhere and greet you, good morning, look at the position of the sun before you respond. President Mahama says what he means and means what he says. He does not give empty promises. So you is a leader you can trust. This election is also about experience, not experiment. Somebody who has never had the feel. It is not an office where you go and flood with promises. It's an office where you go to deliver. And Ghanaians, is it not amazing? The MPP is holding power. The good people of this country have given them the mandate. And they are making promises. What do they take us for? Because we are giving you power. When you are giving power, you perform. You don't make promises. They are making promises. So, I am highly honored today to introduce again to you His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the incoming president, inshallah, on the 7th of January 2025, the one we shall also end as the next president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you very much. I'm not going to talk very much because the issues that we have to deal with in this constituency are very few. And the most important thing is unity. Unity is the most important. Wulensi cannot afford to shift out of the hands of NDC. And that is why we must work with unity of purpose. The independent candidate, Stanley, I have appealed to him and appealed to him and appealed to him, and he has not listened. I'm making one final appeal that he should come and let's work together. NDC is going to win this election. And don't make any mistake. An independent candidate does not belong to any side. It is only when he goes to parliament, he has to choose which side he will do business with. And there's no guarantee that he will do business with NDC. He might choose to do business with MPP. So we cannot afford to give this constituency to an independent candidate. So I'm just informing all of you, stand firm. NDC is going to win. And we need an NDC MP here so that the development that we are bringing, the secondary school for Lungni that we're going to build, we can work with him to do it for you. And NDC, we are people who balance out. My brother Dauni is a Nanumba. If he comes to parliament and he wins, the DCE will be a Konkomba. And there are many other appointments. Nanumbers will get some, Konkombas will get some. Because we are all one people. We want a majority in parliament so that we can come and work for you. After the 8 years we have gone through, we don't have the luxury of experiment. We need experience. Baumia and Nana Ado came with very sweet words. And I asked Nana Ado one question when we were at Pandai. He said, Yetisikaso, I come there. And so I'm giving him one question. Sikano Wahi, where is the money? And in Lungni, I'm going to add one more question. He's on video. And he said that Kufuor's time, 1 CD, $1. Mahama and Mills' time, 2 CDs, $1. And that if he were Mills and Mahama, he will resign. I'm asking him, today, $1, 17 CDs. When is he going to resign? He should tell the people of Ghana when he is going to resign. And he should apologize to the people of Ghana for the hardship that he has subjected us to. And instead of going in peace with his vice president, he wants to foist his vice president on the people of Ghana. And the main reason why he is afraid to hand over to Mahama, he's been saying it, I won't hand over to Mahama. I won't hand over to Mahama. Who are you to say who you hand over to? It's the people of Ghana who will decide who you should hand over to. But I know that the reason they are afraid to hand over to me is because of accountability. Because we are going to ask questions. We are not going to let people who have stolen the money of the people of Ghana go away free with the money. Mabia time mapaya. The Simpson Wobgama, Dankana, Timpone and Kanta Sat Benshakam, Takar Wobgama, Kadalang Chang Puni. The 7th December, Tia Nangla people. Banzang Boka de Bobone, Ayaluna, Bankanto Yonte, and Tete Yelem, Maggie Cube, Shinkafa, Dekoto Date. 7th December. December, TM Peter Yamanli Nela NDC. Those of them who are in MPP who are disappointed, I hear them say, oh, me, I won't vote again. Politicians are all the same. Jiri, politicians are Tebanya Yim, Temal Bang Yaman Lima, Katamal Bang Marjiri. NDC tuku yale tuku to nang ten yale ten nang ama MPP no one district one factory bakating me Bokabobone they've come to put a building there. There is no factory in it. And everywhere you go, one district, one factory, they have either not built anything or if they built it, it is not working. Achang Wale Nabi and no watermelon factory. Kabukating me building, machines cutting it, nothing, even in his own hometown. And so nothing has worked. One village, one dam. The dam, the water in the dam. If 10 cows drink from the water every day, within 1 month, the water will be finished. Eyesu, Pompo Abukuto Yonte, Buyonte Zainga, Kayonte Buyi, Buta the Konang, Eyesu, it's not going to work again. Ghanaians are awake and we know what we are about. There are a lot of projects that we're doing. Electrification. We're extending electricity to communities in this Wulensi constituency. Today, all those constituencies that were waiting for light are still in darkness. We're going to come and build what in electricity we call a bulk supply point. We're going to build it on the eastern corridor so that we can raise your voltage so that you won't get low voltage all the time. So we'll build, when NDC comes, we're going to build a substation on the eastern corridor so that it will lift the voltage on the eastern corridor and stop all the low voltage that you have been suffering. We'll continue the electrification project so that the communities that are waiting for electricity will be able to get power. Aside from that, we're going to build a farmer service center, Bobonna tractor station, Katazang tractors, 15 tractors in every constituency, every district. We'll build a tractor station. So if you are a farmer, you will register, and that's where you get your subsidized fertilizer, that's where you get your weedicide and your pesticides, that's where you get tractors to come and plow for you. You must go and register at the Farmers Service Center so that we can increase food production. I know that the road network is poor. And when NDC was in power, we were improving the road network gradually. After we left, many of the roads have been abandoned. And so when it's getting to elections, they bring contractors to come and try and see as if they are doing something. But it is NDC that is going to come back and come and repair the road network here in Wulensi area. Yeah. So, especially the road to Chando. Is it Chando? Chando. The road to Chando and the bridge. It is very important so that it can open up that area. So we're going to come and fix that road as quickly as possible. The first year NDC comes, the Chando road, we're going to start working on it. And so, like I said, let us be united. Let us work together because I can assure you, people to Nama, inshallah, buta NDC and dealing. We have many other projects and programs in our manifesto. And one is the first year of tertiary education. We call it no academic fee stress policy. If you finish you finish SHS and you're going to nursing training, College of Education, Technical University, University. First year, you will not pay any academic fees. Because there are too many stories of young people, brilliant, who have qualified for university but are sitting at home because their parents cannot afford 4,000 cedis. And so we're going to solve that by giving them a grant to pay, and then second year they'll get a student loan and pay. When they finish school, if they get work and they start doing, we'll deduct the loan little by little by little by little until they finish paying. For teachers, nurses, and other government workers, we have a vehicle loan scheme for you. So if you are a teacher, you earn a salary, you are a nurse, you earn a salary, you are a doctor, you earn a salary, we will guarantee you to take a motorcycle or a small car, and then we will deduct from your salary month by month by month until you finish paying for it. If you don't want means of transport and what you want is a house, you show us where you want it. If you show us the land, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom house, we will build it. You must have 15 to 20 years working life ahead of you. Over the 15 to 20 years, we will deduct little by little by little, so that by the time you go on retirement, you have your own key and you come and enter your house. We have the Market Enhancement Program. NDC is the government that has built more markets in this country than any other party in the history of Ghana. And so we are identifying where there are important markets. And I know Wulensi has a thriving yam market. And so we're going to come and improve the market, build the market nicely, so that people will be encouraged to come to the yam market and come and buy their yams here. And so on 7th December, what do you look out for? You look out for the umbrella. Akatawia. Look out for the umbrella. Ye enchant P. Kebo lemma lem kayembo and zang how do you say nublogo and zang dim benmane you clean your hands, you clean your thumbs, so that you don't thumbprint the paper again. So when you go to vote, you look for the umbrella. And where is the umbrella? Where is the umbrella? You come. Come and point at the umbrella, let me see. Come up. So point at the umbrella. Okay. This is the umbrella. Thank you very much. So don't look for number 8, because there are no numbers. There are no numbers on the ballot paper. If you get a ballot paper, they don't number it. There's no numbering. So all you look out for is for this symbol, this umbrella symbol. And when you see the umbrella symbol, you put your thumbprint in the box by the symbol. When you're thumbprinting, thumbprint it like this. Don't thumbprint it like this. If you do it like this, your finger might cross the line. And if it crosses the line, they'll say your ballot is false. So you go sideways like this and thumbprint it. When you finish, clean your hand well. Clean your hand well. You see a tissue or a rag lying on the table. So take it and clean your thumb well before you fold the ballot paper. And then you go and put it in the box. After you do the presidential, you will be given another ballot paper for the parliamentary. And the parliamentary, my brother Abukari Dauni, you see his photograph and the umbrella. Again, like I said, look for the umbrella and then thumbprint it, clean your hand dry before you take the paper and fold it and put it in the ballot box. If you have a grandmother or a grandfather who you are not sure they know how to vote, you can go to them with them to the ballot, to the polling station. And when you go, she just has to tell the presiding officer that she wants you to come and assist her to vote. The law allows it. It's called assisted voting. So you can go with your son, your daughter, your relative to go and help you to vote. So all our grandparents and other parents and our young people who have never voted before, if they want you to assist them, you can go and ask the presiding officer. He will allow you to go into the booth with them and assist them to vote. Denzero Pompo, and to parliamentary candidate, Unguya. One Konkonyap NDC parliamentary candidate in Wulensi. One Konkonya NDC parliamentary candidate in Wulensi. Tell me so, we don't know anybody. We know him alone. No independent. No independent. Like I told you, independent does not belong to us. Because it's only on the day he goes to parliament, the speaker will ask him, which side do you want to work with? And he has to decide. He might decide to work with the MPP or decide to work with the NDC. We can't be sure where you choose. So we don't want any independent. Denzogo, Enyan Kwegla Onu Zuksa, Kaso Kamdi Shaida, Na Dauni Abukari, and NDC parliamentary candidate for Wulensi constituency. So when you vote for JM, vote for Abukari Dauni. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. Thank you.
It's also told them not to vote for an independent candidate. So from here, we are going to Bembela, which is our next location. Let's meet there for another mini Deba.